Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've actually decided to do another gel tutorial. This is the design that I have decided to demo today. Let's just get a closer look on that. There we go. So this is, I guess an angel paper inspired design. I did do a live demo on the Nail Perfect Australia page a couple weeks ago, but I decided to do a full tutorial for my YouTube channel. So let's dive right into this video. This one I did a very light pink base. Today I have decided to use a different pigment and a different color altogether. So today its color is Play the Vinyl by Nail Perfect. I'm just going to get my camera focused a little bit more. There we go. I'm probably only going to do really one coat of this. Whoop. Great start, Dita. What I love about this design, it is a super quick design. I don't think I do too many designs that do take a long time on my channel. I do like the designs that I guess look like they could take a long time, but they can be done in just a few minutes and look just as effective. I'm just going to pop that into my lamp. While that's curing, grab your builder gel. The gel that I love to use on everything is the Sculpting Gel Crystal from Nail Perfect. I know I do go on about this gel quite a lot, but it is seriously the most versatile gel I have ever used. And in case you haven't tuned into my channel before, the reason I love this gel is it is incredibly thick. It doesn't self-level, perfect for attaching all your crystals, or like your big, I guess 3D like bows, things like that. Obviously incredibly good for sculpting as well. And I thought because it is thicker, and let me just adjust my chair. Here we go. I thought I would use this gel for today's design because it is thicker. I guess when you're using it on a client, you have less chance of the gel sort of running down into their skin. So you want a gel that's quite firm, that's going to hold its shape pretty well. Grab a decent amount. And then we're just going to coat the whole nail. You can see why I use a thicker gel. A thinner gel would self-level. You'll see why in a second. We don't want it self-leveling. I'm going to put my brush and my gel out of the way of my lamp so it doesn't cure. Grab yourself some cling wrap, glad wrap, plastic wrap, whatever you'd like to call it. Place it on top of your nail really lightly. Grab yourself a cuticle pusher, a dotting tool. I'm using a dotting tool, or you can use your finger. Lightly press into your gel. If you push too hard, it's just going to spread the gel onto your client's skin. So we just want it very, very light. And we're just going to make little ripples. Quite messy. You don't want any obvious flat spots. And then cure. For the next step, once we pull our design out of the lamp, I'm going to use, this is a unicorn opal pigment that is currently on the Emerson Crystals website. I won't be stocking this for a very long time, but you can use any pigments, any chromes. I have experimented with some cat's eye pigments as well, and they work really, really well, especially over designs like this. Alright, so I have given that a full 1 minute cure in an LED lamp. We're going to peel. Oh my god, that's so satisfying. There we go. And you should have something that looks like this crinkly little mess. Okay, grab yourself a pigment brush. Or a pigment sponge. And you probably know what I'm going to do next. This is why I only did one coat of the colour underneath, because to be honest, once you put the pigment on top through the gel, you're not really going to see if it's patchy, so I don't really worry too much about that first layer being perfect. Okay, let's dust this off. You should have something that looks a little like this. If it doesn't look like this, you've probably done something wrong. Go back to the start of this video, watch it again, reevaluate your life choices. Let's move forward. Flawless soak off gel. You can use a builder in a bottle, you can use a regular, stay there, or you can use a regular potted gel. I don't use a thick viscosity for this, because for this step I do want a self-leveling gel to fill in all your little ridges. So any, I guess, builders in a bottle. Actually, I'm not going to use the Flawless. Let's use Ridge Filler. It's a little runnier than Flawless, so it's going to work a little better. And what this step does is basically encapsulates and fills in all your gel ridges. Let's cure that. 30 seconds. Okay, so once you're all cured, grab yourself a lint-free wipe and some gel cleanser. Wipe your inhibition or your tacky layer off. I'm just going to grab a file and a buffer, buff the top, clean up the edges, and I will be back with the final result. And we're back and buffed. I am just going to, again, give it a quick wipe, get all the dust off. Another thing I absolutely love about gel is I don't actually buff the scratches out. Whereas with acrylic, if I'm encapsulating anything, I always use a buffer, get all the scratches out, give it a really nice smooth surface, and then I top coat. Because if I don't, you do unfortunately see quite a lot of the scratches through. But with a gel, I don't buff any of the scratches out, because the gel top coat just seems to blend into the gel below. It fills in all the scratches, so I basically just give it a smooth finish, clean up the edges, and apply top coat. And again, we're going to cure this for 30 seconds. And that is us 100% done. So this is what the end result looks like. I absolutely adore this design. Very simple to do. A lot easier than fiddling around with your angel paper. I find that the angel paper, you do need to get a little bit of or leave a little bit of a gap on the outsides. Whereas with this, it doesn't really matter because you don't really have as much chance of filing away the paper and having these gaps. If you do go too high with your gel on your second step, you see that I have filed a little bit away, but I don't really think that's a big deal. I do think it adds to the effect and enhances it. This is the comparison with the cat's eye pigment that I did use from Nail Perfect versus an opal chrome. I love both, but let me know what you think in the comments below. If you do decide to replicate this design, make sure to tag me on Instagram. My handle is @EmersonNails. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.